everybody? This is Plays and Parlays. Me and Riaz are here back for another Fire 5 video on this 9-game NBA slate. Hope you guys had an awesome time on Christmas. Our lineups are doing decent right now. It's in the middle of the Lakers and the Mavericks game. So hopefully, we could find ourselves. I don't know if I'm in a position to take down a GPP, but I think I'm in a pretty good position to win some cash tonight. How about you, Riaz?
Yeah, I'm looking the same way. Jeff Teague really didn't do what we needed to do. There was a couple other people. Jimmy Butler didn't play the whole second half, but other than that, I believe.
Hero was ice cold.
Yeah, Duncan Robinson was definitely the play.
Yep. Same with Dragic.
Yeah,
Another guy there too. A lot of them Heat guys, some of the people that were slipping through the cracks that we didn't even really touch on were the ones who end up playing really well. So there's still another game to go though. So let's hop onto this 9-game slate. We want to kick it off with the centers today, just to switch it up a little bit.
yeah. Let's kick it right into it. I think we're pretty much going with the same person here. We talked a little bit before we started recording this here, but we both really like Christian Wood here. He's in a spot now where he's not sharing time. He's on a better team. The Rockets team is still a little not banged up, but they've had some COVID issues. First game got postponed, but Christian Wood is just very consistent. He gets the blocks, he gets the boards, he gets the points. I mean, and at 5'9", you really can't beat the price here.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I think he might have even got priced down from when he was originally supposed to play. I think he was around like 6'6" when they were supposed to play the other night. And yeah, he's just in a perfect spot here. We still don't know how it's going to work with him and Cousins. I'm not sure who's going to get the majority of the minutes there, but even if they do split, I still like him at 5'9". I think it's a good play.
Yeah, I think it is too. Is there anybody else here you want to
Someone
touch
else,
on?
yeah, there's a few people in that range. I think you can look at Wendell Carter again. He had a subpar game last time out there. I'd like to see him, get a little bit more involved. He was a little passive, but he played all right. Mitchell Robinson, if he can stay in and not foul out, he can always smash at 5'8". That's a really good price. And someone like Al Horford too, played pretty well last time. And I think that they need people to score besides Shea. So if Shea's not on, they're going to need to look someone to score. So I think if you play Horford at that price too, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I
The
don't.
top guys are all right, of course.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't really know if this is a spot where we're gonna pay up, but you really can't go wrong with Drummond. Sabonis played phenomenal. DeAndre Ayton's got a better matchup. Uh,
That's a good price for him. Randall, that's a good price for him too.
yeah, I don't really see going with Blake Griffin. LaMarcus Aldridge, he really didn't have that great of a first game, but you never know.
Yeah. Someone that's power forward and center eligible that I'm going to be punching into my power forward spot here. The first person I like, his price went up, which I assumed it was going to go up. I like Sabonis here. I think that's a nice matchup for him. I don't recall the Vegas total. I believe it's pretty high. I believe this is a pace-up game compared to the rest of the games on the slate. He's going to creep into the nines. I think you should just get him here while he's in the eights. So just play him. That's the way I see it. He's going to be in the 9,000s at some point in the season. He really just does it all. Really, he's going to get a double-double when he's out there. Even if Turner's playing well, he still finds a way to do his thing. So Sabonis, I think, is a great pick here.
Yeah, I like that pick as well. I really like Robert Covington here. Uh, he's playing against the COVID Houston Rockets here. I feel like Portland really just takes it to him here. Houston's got a lot of bigs out, so I feel like he can take advantage scoring here, getting some rebounds, and at 6'3", it's really not a bad price for him. It's kind of where he's going to stay for the rest of the year, I believe.
Yeah, he obviously didn't play great in that first game. Um, he I think he only put up 3 shots, I believe it was. He needs to find himself more in the offense, but definitely someone that's going to get overlooked in a tournament. So I think he's going to be a low end guy that definitely who has the ability to put up a big game. So I think if you were to go to Covington there, I think that's a great GPP play.
Yeah, without a doubt. I really don't like really any of these power forwards, so I'm just going to kick it to the small forwards here. And I think this is a great value play. We got a rookie here in Patrick Williams. Let's see if Yeah, in his first game, he had 16 points, 4 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and a block in 33 minutes. And everywhere I've looked, that's basically where he's going to stay at. He's in the starting lineup. He's going to play 35 minutes, and at 4-5, as long as he scores, I mean, he's going to produce points for us.
Yep. Yeah, I like Patrick Williams a lot. I played him on opening night. He did really well for me. Not opening night. On that 13 game slate, it was
Yeah.
first big slate of the season. He did well. Uh, Obviously, 33 minutes equals money. If he's out there, he's a threat to put up a big night. So I like this kid. I think he's got a lot of potential. I think his price is going to go up eventually throughout the season. He's also power forward eligible. Another rookie I'm looking to as well. He's also small forward, power forward eligible is Isaac Okoro of the Cavaliers. He played a lot of minutes. He played 34 minutes, which was second to Colin Sexton. So he's out there a lot, just like Patrick Williams. They're running these young guys. So if you were to run even Okoro and Williams at power forward and small forward and Sabonis at center, and you're looking for value or someone in the utility spot, I think those are all great plays.
Oh yeah, I mean he wasn't even on my radar on that 13 game slate, and he was like the
Yeah,
best player for the Cavs.
yeah, yeah. I like him a lot. A couple of these other guys, Simmons close to that 10K mark. I don't know if I'm getting to that. Demar Derozan had a great game the first time out. He's going against his old team. I think that's someone you can also look at if you got the money there. I think that's great. Demar, very aggressive on offense the first time out there. Didn't shoot any 3 pointers, but he went to the line a shit ton and almost had a triple double. So Demar is someone who could play very well. Other guys like RJ, I don't know if I got to see if the consistency is there from RJ this season. I know he's really inconsistent last season. 6'6" is a fair price, a decent GPP play. What do you think about RJ or some of these other guys in that range?
I don't think I'm gonna get to RJ Barrett, but I know TJ Warren really had a bad game, but he's got such a better matchup against Chicago. These are just gonna be two run and gun teams here, and he's got to start where he went off last year in the bubble. I mean, he was besides Devin Booker, he was the best player in the bubble. So I feel like he's gonna get it going early, and at 6'2", he's not gonna be there much longer. So you got to take advantage of this price point.
Yeah, Warren is great there in my opinion too. Anyone like lower than that? Denny, he's at priced at 4-1. He had a decent game. He played a lot of minutes because Rui was missing too. He did a lot more things than I thought he would. I thought he was going to be just kind of like a shooter, but he has potential to put up a big game, and he was rebounding the ball. He was a very aggressive guy on the defensive floor, boxing out Embiid and stuff like that. So look to him. Isaac Bonga played a decent amount of minutes. He's priced at 3.9. That's someone you can look to as a nice GPP play. Uh, Dort down there at 3.6. I know he plays minutes. Someone you can look at too as well. So those guys are really low, and they're kind of some punt plays, but people you can also consider.
Yeah, without a doubt. Let's kick it to shooting guard. I'm gonna go back to a rookie here. He only played 22 minutes, but I really like Cole Anthony. He's playing the Wizards, two kind of bad teams, even though Orlando did beat Heat on that 13 game slate. But I mean, he's gonna end up getting the minutes here. He even though he only played like 20, 22 minutes, he still produced. And at 3.9, you really only need him to get 20 DraftKings points, and he's gonna score. He's gonna dish. He's gonna get boards. He had a couple steals, and I mean, it's just gonna add up here.
Yeah, Washington is the 2-point favorite here, so they're projecting it to be pretty close. Um, I think Cole Anthony is going to be someone that they want to look to more and more and more in the offense as the season progresses. So Cole Anthony, I think again a good GPP play. What's he priced at 3.8? Um,
Yeah, 3.9.
someone
Yeah,
3.9. Yeah, so yeah, I really like Cole Anthony there too. I had my eyes on him, and definitely he can allow you to pay up for one of those big centers. So if you were to play Cole Anthony, these top guys, Harden, Booker, Beal, you know what you're going to get out of Harden. Um, he as long as I don't know the situation with the Rockets. I know he's doesn't want to be there. Who knows how he's going to react? Either way, I think he's still going to have a pretty big game. He's probably going to be one of the most owned players in the slate.
And it does help
Um,
with John Wall being out of this game. He's gonna get all the usage here.
yeah, and they're going against Portland. Um, Not saying that he's got anything to prove to Portland, but those are always really close games. So I like that game script there. Levine didn't have a great game back uh, a couple nights ago. Someone like Van Fleet at 7-3, that's a decent price for him. Sexton's a little too high for me. Kobe White, his price went up, and I think he shot like 10% from the field, and he just did not have a great game. That's
No.
someone um, a decent play for a GPP though. He's someone that's going to get overlooked because a lot of people just like game log watch and they don't really look into it. But he's a high usage guy, and they're going against Indy, and he could be decent for you out there. Rozier, he had a
Yeah,
monster game. I don't
I
think we're going
was
to see that out of him.
I was just gonna ask you what you thought about Rozier, because I mean he's got another great matchup against OKC, and they like playing the three guards and Lamelo, Rozier, and I'm drawing a blank on the
Graham,
yeah Devonte Graham.
Graham,
So I mean yeah he's not gonna have 50 DraftKings points. I mean he could, but I think he's gonna be pretty highly owned if people are just watching the game logs. But I can see him going for, I don't know, 30, 35 DraftKings points again. And at 7,000, I mean, if he's going to play like this for a while, you're going to want to throw him in at 7,000.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he's a big part of that offense. I think people are going to look back to him again because like, wow, he had a big game. He's only priced at 7,000 compared to some of these other guys that are priced around 8, 9. So, I think people are going to be playing him. It's either you eat it or you fade it. So it's up to you. I'm not a high on him as much as Riaz might be. Um, but let's just get over to the point guards here. One guy that's sticking out to me. He's kind of priced at the mid range here, 6'4". I like DeJounte Murray. He played a good amount of minutes, 31 minutes in that last game. And, he does, the little things too. He's a super great defender. He's going to get a couple steals. And the 9 assists too last time out there. I think the Spurs look pretty good. So I think Murray's going to be a big part of this offense. And I like Murray here at 6'4".
Oh, yeah. I love DeJounte Murray here at 6'4". He had some injury problems 2 years ago. He really didn't play that much as we all were expecting him to last year. But I think him in his second year now being fully healthy, Pop's giving him the minutes he deserves. I mean, he's got to be out there 30, 35 minutes. He does everything like you say. He plays great defense. He gets steals. He scores. He's a great assist guy, and he's got weapons around him. So at 6'4", I feel like he's just gonna do the same thing like he did on that 13 game slate, where he's just gonna pop off. But
Yeah.
if you don't like Murray here, you got to go with someone who's gonna be always consistent, and that's Brogdon. I mean, he's playing Chicago. He's probably gonna have Kobe White on him. Brogdon is just a guy who's just consistent, steady Eddie. He does he does the dirty work. He gets the boards. He gets the points. I mean, he's consistent 40 guy. So at 7'4", I feel like that's where he's gonna live all year, and you really just can't beat it. It might be a little chalky, but at 7'4", it's just tight. It's just tough to pass that up.
Yeah. Uh, Indy is the favorite in that game, and they're going on the road. I think, like you said, Brogdon lives at that price. I wish we could have got him a little cheaper here because anytime I see Brogdon in the sixes, he's always got my eye.
Oh,
Definitely to play him in a couple of my lineups. So I do like Brogdon here. With a couple of our other picks, yeah, if you were to play Brogdon, you'd have to find a little bit of value somewhere else as well too, because he's up there a little bit. Anyone else lower than that? We put you guys on Peyton lastly. I think he was priced at 5'9". He went up and he had a horrible game. Someone like Fultz, I feel like he's due to have a big game here soon. I don't mind Fultz at that price. Same with Garland too. Um, Garland played fairly well last game. I
yeah,
like
he
Garland here.
did. Uh, I don't want to go back on another rookie, but Lamelo Ball. I mean, I feel like he's due to just put on a performance. He should get the minutes. I wonder if it tells me He played. It doesn't tell me the minutes, but he didn't score. He didn't score at all. He was 0 for 5, 0 for 3 from threes. He had 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 rebound. I just can't see that continuing. I mean, they draft him third. I mean, he just has to do.
Yeah,
He just has to perform.
he played 16 minutes last time.
Yeah, I mean, if he plays 16 minutes, yeah, at 5'2", he's definitely just he's not a play. You got to fade him, but if he can get into that 30 point range, then that's just really what you need.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this game is going to be particularly his big game. I feel like he's going to stay at this price for a little bit. I think he's just always going to stay over probably 10% owned just because he is LaMelo Ball and everyone's waiting for him to have a big game because obviously he's exciting to watch. Um, but I feel like maybe if one of those guards gets shaken up, Rozier or Graham, that's where we're going to see Ball step into the rotation, have maybe 28 to 30 minutes, and have one of his big games. I don't know if that's coming yet. Killian Hayes, another rookie, he can score, man. And if Rose is cold one of these nights, and they got to look to someone else, I think Hayes is a guy who also can do something for you out there. These are a lot of rookies that we're looking to at that range, but man, they're just running those rookies out there. So I mean, if they're like I said, minutes is money. So if they're out there, man, they're a threat to get you some buckets.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I think after the Christmas slate, I feel like people are really going to be into the NBA this year because, I mean, this NBA slate's been phenomenal so far.
Yeah, no doubt. Some of those top guys, what do you think about any of them? Some of those top five guys. Is there
Uh,
anyone there that really catching your eye or no?
yeah, I like Mitchell. Anytime you can get him in the low eights is always a good price for him. Um, I think that's about it. I mean, Kyle Lowry. I don't know if I want to pay 7.6 for him. I feel like that's just too much. Um, Lillard, not a bad play at 9.5, but I'm not paying 8.7 for De'Aaron Fox. Shea Gillisley Alexander 8.3. I mean, he gets a bunch of usage, but at 8.3, I just can't see myself fitting him into a lineup.
Yeah, no, I agree. One more bonus guy I wanted to throw in there. Um, Let me see where he's eligible at. Tate for the Rockets. Deshaun Tate. He's priced at the min. He plays power forward. Um, he's someone along with Brown. Um, the Rockets are just dealing with a bunch of injuries right now, a bunch of like COVID guys or people that are playing out. This is some guy that's just a complete punt. I mean, they don't got no one playing at the. I mean, Harden's going to take a majority of the point guard minutes, but at that shooting guard, Gordon's not playing. Um, I mean, that's someone you can look to. That's like literally, he's priced at the men. So that's someone down there too. If you're just like throwing in a GPP, it's 150 entries. Someone you can just be like, I'm looking to win this thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing to touch on. With this Houston team that's got a lot of people out, I would definitely all day tomorrow just kind of scour who's gonna start, who's gonna get some minutes, because there's gonna be a lot of people who usually wouldn't play that's gonna get around 20, 15 minutes that is gonna be at the minimum, and if they do something, that could break the slate.
Yeah, Sterling Brown. Yeah, that's him. He's priced at 32. He's a shooting guard, small forward eligible. And in his time with Milwaukee last year, there's been times where he's played 30 minutes, 36 minutes on these random games where there was injuries. And he put up 31 points, 31 fantasy points, 31.5. Like he, and if he's out there, he could be efficient. I'm not saying, plug him into every single lineup. We have to see how tomorrow plans out. If people become healthy or eligible to play tomorrow, we'll see how that plans out. So keep looking on Twitter or whoever you use, RotoWire, Roto Grinders, to keep up on the news that's progressing throughout the day. But that's definitely someone to look at. So just go over the fire five for us, Raz. Who do we got locked in there?
We have DeJounte Murray, we have Cole Anthony, we have Patrick Williams, we have Sabonis, and we have Christian Wood. And with those five players right there, I mean, that still leaves you pretty much 7,000 for the rest of the three.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. And I like giving you guys some value here. I think it's easy for us to just come on here and just be like, yeah, yeah, we like Harden. We like Harden tonight. We like this guy, this guy. Um, I think giving you guys a little bit of value plays. Obviously, they're coin tosses, man. Someone like Cole Anthony could, that's a coin toss. And some of the Sterling Brown guys and the Deshaun Tates, those are punts. But like I said, this is where you're finding the content from us. A lot of other people would just be giving you the core plays who you already knew to play. So we're trying to help you guys out here. And I appreciate the support on the last video, the Christmas Day video. You guys gave us a lot of love there. If you guys can like the video and give us a nice comment, that'd be awesome. So I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys win some money tomorrow. Thank you.